In episode 2, we saw Angela Stoldt confess to Detective AJ Pagliari about what she did to James Schaeffer. The nearly 3-week-long search was over. James's life was taken from him during, as Angela put it, a prank gone terribly wrong. During that confession, Detective Pagliari mentioned 2 specific things that should stand out. 1, he said that Angela had told the story a few times before, and 2, he said that Angela had pointed out areas of importance to investigators. These are especially important because that means that the video in episode 2 is after Angela first faced the horrible reality of her situation. Both Detective John Brady and Detective AJ Pagliari spoke to Angela after her first call to investigators while she was being held for a psychiatric evaluation. After this conversation, Angela took the investigators to show them where James's remains were, discarded in an isolated area in the back of Osteen Cemetery. What Angela wasn't aware of is that everything was being recorded by a hidden microphone on Detective John Brady's person. This is the final interrogation of Angela Stoldt.
Okay, Angel, I just want to...
Not at all.
Okay.
Let me sleep, they barely let me.
But you're cleaned up a little bit, because I saw you this morning, and we talked, and you look 100% better. It looks like you got some food and water. I want to introduce AJ. He came over to help me out and meet you. I told him a little bit about you on the way over here. And I understand that you called. Okay? So you called out there and you asked us to come out here, and we talked about some stuff this morning. Okay? So, you called us.
Right.
So we're here.
Are you?
Yes.
Okay. One of the things I want to talk about, Angela, is I do understand that John talked this morning and you had made something, he read you your rights and stuff like that. Just want to make sure that you still are aware of your rights. Yes or no?
I've seen him a million times on CSI or whatever. I have the right to remain silent. Anything I say can will be used against me in a court of law. I have a right to an attorney. If I do not have an attorney, who will be appointed for me? I don't know anymore, but...
Okay, but you remember them, you were advised of them. Just wanted to make sure that you still understand that you still have all those rights. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay.
You got to memorize. That's awesome. I love it.
And the fact is that after that's all that could take place. It's been a few hours later, and you're here at the facility here. That you're the one that called. How did you call the sheriff's office?
I called like all these numbers until I found one that worked.
Okay, so in your hand you have a list of phone numbers.
I have a card at my parents' house, and I called my parents' house to give me the card number, and then I followed the line down the path.
Okay, now amongst the numbers that I'm looking at here is 386-860-7030. I believe that's the district office.
It is.
386-736-999. I believe that's one of our central dispatch numbers. And
I think that's the one that got me there.
Okay, 386-248-1777. Okay, now when you called the number that you got through to, the 386-248-1777, what did you tell those people? Did you say?
I just asked to speak with
John? Okay.
Detective Brady.
Okay.
Angel, we've known each other for a couple of weeks, like 3 weeks now. You can call me John. Seriously.
I
Okay.
didn't know your name.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
All right.
It says Jay Brady.
Okay.
All right.
Very good. All right. Now you go by Angel? Okay. It's a very nice name. Very nice name. Now what I want to ask you, Angel, is what can we do for you? What do you want to talk about?
I want to tell you where, but I haven't slept for so long. I think it's been like 4 days now.
Okay.
I've gotten like 2 hours of sleep in 4 days.
Okay.
And my mind is not right. But I can point on a map.
Can you tell me what happened?
If I tell you now and I say it wrong,
Nothing. All I want you to do is tell me the truth. Tell me what happened. And then we'll sort through the details. There's no problem with that. So go ahead.
You're not writing anything. What does
John's got something. No, he's gonna run.
No, I'm saying if I talk and you start writing, that's bad.
No, it's not. All it is notes. I mean, obviously, in something of this nature, we have to take notes of what happened, right? Because we want to make sure that we have the events, as you say, that they occurred. We don't want to have any misstep in what, say that you said happened, didn't happen. So for documentation purposes, we have to write something down.
But just showing you where everything is and when you get started, pinning me to the wall.
No, we're not pinning you to the wall. We want to know what happened.
It was just a bad, late April Fool's joke gone bad.
Okay.
And he got very irate, and he started to come at me and attack me. And I panicked.
What did you do?
You're gonna arrest me right now, aren't you?
Right now, I'm here to figure out what happened. I can't arrest anybody if I don't know what happened.
I know, but as soon as I tell you.
Angel, you're not clear from this facility, okay? You're staying here, okay? Until I talk to a doctor, okay? That's where we're at.
But the thing about it is, I tricked him, saying that he wanted me to ask my dad for money.
Okay.
He wanted me to ask my dad for a lot of money. And I told him my dad would be willing to consider it. And then when I asked him, how do you feel about being lied to? He's like, he just started yelling and everything went bad. And I've been in shock ever since and just, I don't know if you've noticed, but I couldn't function other than just basic and protect. I want to protect my kids, protect everything. But in so doing, I put my kids in so much danger.
Your kids are fine. Your kids are great people. I talked to your kids
My
today.
kids are good. They're wonderful. They're behind in school because I suck as a mom.
No, they're in virtual school.
Yeah,
They're doing fine in school.
Do you know how many kids that don't have moms that don't care in Deltona, in Central
I
Florida?
love my kids so much.
And you got them in virtual school, they're doing fine.
Well, Max is a little behind, and I need.
Max is a boy.
There's some paper towels to the left of you. Here you go. Or those boxes.
Listen, Max is a boy, and that's what happens with teenage boys. I got one of those at the house. I got to stick a foot in his butt all day long. And all my wife does is protect him. And I'm just telling you, that's how teenage boys are.
But I did such a horrible.
Do a horrible job?
No. It was the cover-up. I don't even know why I did. I should have just let you in. You were right there. And I panicked. That's why I said last night, why did you knew I picked him up, didn't you?
What's that?
You knew I picked him up.
From work?
Yes. Why didn't you come to my house?
We can't just go in and keep his house.
But you knew you didn't kidnap him. I didn't kidnap him. He came perfectly willingly.
Well, there's some parts of this investigation that we can't really.
I understand, but I knew you knew.
So what happened?
outside the car camping. We haven't gone camping yet, but we've been buying stuff here and there. A bunches of it, I mean, we wanted to go camping as soon as it's warm enough at night. It's been like 72 degrees out there, freezing. But I've been buying stuff here and there. And I had some stuff in the car, and I just grabbed the first thing it was an ice pick. And I just, to protect myself. And then that didn't stop him. He just kept on coming at me, even worse. Here in my car, you know that. And I'm sure you've seen the pole in my living room. I used my legs as leverage. And the thing that I made to climb trees with. God, I should have a lawyer, shouldn't I?
We can't tell you what you can and can't do. All we can tell you, Angel, is that we advised you of your rights and you said you understood them.
I know.
And we want to hear your side of the story.
I understand that, but there's no tape recorder or nothing in here, is there?
No.
I'm not being recorded?
Just taking notes that John's taking.
He hasn't written anything.
Well, you haven't said anything he doesn't already know.
Listen, you know that I know this stuff.
You don't.
What?
Yes.
So he came at you? And this happened at your house?
No.
We know you picked him up from work, so where did you stab him with the ice pick?
I took him down this road I know where me and the kids used to walk a lot. We don't anymore, because I can't stand to go there anymore. Well, that, and I lead you right to it, which I did. As soon as I knew you guys were following me, I led you right to it. And I took you to my other spot too. But I don't know where the others are. Like dumpsters. And the worst you already have all this on tape, don't you?
We talked to your children,
I mean,
and we know what your children told us in reference to the meeting that you guys had. I guess you brought them over to your parents' house yesterday and sat your parents down and threw the children. What happened?
yeah. But that's on tape.
Yeah,
Is it?
I talked to your daughter.
No. What I said at my parents' house.
Is it on tape?
Or
We were, none of us were there. Not that I know of.
No, I wasn't there.
There's nothing on tape for
the
that.
radios.
No. We don't have this
I
capability.
thought you'd already heard all this.
We only heard the story that your children have told us. What we need to figure out, Angel, is
What happened when they
what
were
happened,
there?
how it happened, why it happened, and where we can go to find the remains.
I told him I was cutting off his check cash advance
Okay.
because it was killing me, and he wants me to go to Social Security and get it straightened out, but I couldn't do that until he got his bank account straightened out. Because I can't go in there and say, hey, this is overdrafted $300, I'm doing a good job yet. I needed him to pay back the money. And I needed to turn off this check cash advance. I couldn't deal with that anymore. Because every month he was making me overdraft. I mean, last month he stole the cards. You got it on video. I know you've seen that he did all that.
We know he's done a lot of stuff. We know he's a bad guy. Every person I've talked to, every single person, said he's a bad guy.
But he has good in him too. And just for the record, please, I never slept with the man.
Okay.
That was a lie I thought you wanted to hear.
Okay.
You told me. I mean, both of them, especially Jessica, I think. Is her name?
Yeah, Jessica, my boss. We talked about her for a while.
I forget names. I'm trying hard. You slept with him, didn't you? Didn't you? And so finally I just said yes to admit to something. To give you something. And then I watched the gold cars. I watched the Harley. I watched the truck, not Best Buy, what do you call it? The helicopters. I knew you were following me. I led you straight to it. I wanted to be caught. I couldn't.
I know.
The worst thing though is I made my son help me. He got to hit a deer. And I told him I was too tired to deal with it, and I let it rot, and I had to. I had to get rid of it because I would get in trouble for having it. You know? And he touched everything. And the gloves ripped and everything went so... It wasn't planned, I swear to you. It was a joke. Not a joke, but...
How was the joke supposed to go?
Get mad, but...
What was the joke supposed to be on him? What were you supposed to do to him for April Fool's joke? How were you trying to trick him?
It wasn't really April Fool's. It was just like, how do you like to be lied to?
Okay.
He's been lying to me every week, every day.
Right.
And it's like, and he begs me to ask my father. Have you met my father?
Not yet.
He's a retired military man. He served 20 years. He's got cancer. Yes. The Agent Orange. He had to deal with it. He's got a big hole in his head. I mean, he wants me to ask my father for money.
How much money did he want?
He's already owes me $700 plus whatever the bank. These are just loans that he made me take out for him. He talks. It's just like he convinced. I don't know. I wanted to help him. I wanted to help him and his family. I always wanted to help them. I gave them anything they asked for, any time of day. They need milk, here's milk, eggs, anything. Water, garbage bags. I'm not saying that those are the garbage bags. I know where the garbage bags came from. They all came from the same box.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, you're okay. You're okay.
My phone numbers.
How much money did Jimmy want you to ask your father for?
$2,000 to $4,000.
Wow.
To bail me out of all the loans.
For the bank?
Out of the bank back on track.
Yes, ma'am.
Not touch the bank again.
Okay.
and to pay his mortgage. Not mortgage, rent.
Okay. Behind on the rent. Jimmy. That's why his family got evicted from the house?
Yes.
Okay. How far behind on rent is he? Did he tell you? No.
1,700 or something. I can't remember.
Okay.
I can't remember that number.
Now this confrontation, where this happened. This happened
At the graveyard.
At the graveyard?
It's quiet there.
You guys had a conversation about this at the graveyard. Which one?
Osteen.
Osteen Maytown Road, right down there, or
It's a beautiful place. You
is.
Walk around and see the stars.
Beautiful oak trees out there. It's a really nice spot.
And I'll never love it again. If I'm ever free again.
Angela, let's back up. Let's back up. Okay? Who else was in that car?
No, just me.
Just you?
It's me and Jimmy.
Okay. Now, I called you for a ride, or did you have that prearranged?
If I had my phone, I could show you.
Did he text you or call you? How did?
Both.
What's that?
It's both. I told him to call me when he gets back in town.
Okay. Now, have you picked him up out there before?
No.
That was the first time?
At his work?
Mm-hmm.
Many
times. Okay. Okay. So he called you and texted you that night to come pick him up. And you go over there, okay? And you're driving around. That was, you guys are talking about money. It's always money with Jimmy, isn't it?
Always.
Always money. Listen, everyone I talk to, it's always money with this guy. Everyone has said the same thing. They also said he's a good man too, okay? But it's always money. He's always, you know.
And at first he was paying me $100 a month.
Okay.
That's because that's what he said. And then I found out that can't do that. And I was like, no.
Because you'll never catch up.
It's not only that. It's illegal. I don't break the law.
Okay. Okay. So you're driving around.
Yeah.
You end up at the Osteen Cemetery.
We took the kids home.
Okay, so the kids were with you when you picked them up at work? Okay.
The three.
So there were other people in the car?
Yeah.
Okay, because that's kind of consistent with... All right. So the kids were with you, both Max and Vinny were with you.
Yeah.
Okay, so they go over there. You take the kids home.
Yeah.
And then you're going to ride around just... Listen, again, we talked about smoke a little reefer. Listen, it's up. All right. Was it?
Bust my dude.
What's that?
Bust my dude. I had it parked right in front of my house.
No, listen, I told you I'm not the drug police. I could care less. This stuff will be legal inside of 10 years. Seriously.
It will be.
I'm telling you, it will be. And I'll smoke a joint then. But listen, that's in the future, okay? So, is that what you guys went off to smoke a little reefer?
Well, that and we drank a little bit. I didn't drink enough to get me drunk because I was driving.
What were you drinking?
Vodka, peach schnapps,
Okay.
and some Flixero.
Okay. Now, did you stop somewhere to get that stuff? Or did you have it? You had it at the house, or he had it, or?
I had it.
Okay, so you just got it from the house.
Mm-hmm.
Did you stop and get something to eat while you're driving around, or no? Just.
No, he thought I was driving to my parents' house.
Oh, okay.
And that's where the kidnapping, I guess, comes in. But he knew when I parked at the cemetery, he's like, am I at a graveyard? Damn. What am I doing here? But it wasn't like, get me the hell out of here.
Right, he was with you willingly. Right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I mean, the car doors,
Okay.
you have my car, you know you can get out of it.
Mm-hmm. So you're at the graveyard.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
I swear you could see right through me before, couldn't you?
Angel, we built up a little bit of a relationship, and I knew something was going on. I just had, it was like, listen, you see things through the fog. You know what I'm talking about? You can kind of see.
I had a fog.
What's that?
I had a huge fog.
Did you?
All I saw was you were going to take my kids away.
I'm not taking your kids away. I'm going to make sure your kids are safe. Okay? That's my main goal in here. And I told you what I do, right? I'm not the drug police. All right? I'm not the other police that write tickets. All right? I'm a person's crime guy, okay? I deal with people, and that's why I'm here. We talked to your kids this morning. They're safe. They're fine. Okay? Their concern was for you, okay?
I just wanted them safe.
And they are safe, and they will be safe, okay?
I would die for those kids.
I know you would. You're a great mom. What great mom wouldn't? Okay?
Okay. We were talking, and he was like, your dad's really going to do this? And I was like, how does it feel to be lied to, Jimmy? And he's like, what the? And he starts swinging his hands around. He's like, how dare you do? I can't remember word for word. He was like, how dare you? And
he's angry.
And he starts coming at me, and he didn't even really hit me, but he scared the hell out of me. And I just snapped. Like I said, I stabbed him, and he just kept coming at me.
What'd you stab him with?
And
Okay. Where'd you stab him at?
in his eye.
In his eye? Now, is he yelling now? Or did he go unconscious right away?
No, he didn't go unconscious right away. He kept coming at me. So that's when I grabbed the thing, and I wrapped it around his throat. And
Was that like a strap? Is that like a strap?
Yeah.
Can you describe it to us? What it was?
Yeah, it was just a cord with two handles.
Okay.
PVC. You've seen the hundreds of yards of PVC we have around the house.
Mm-hmm.
I swear we don't buy that to kill our neighbors.
Okay. So it's the 2 pieces of
Only
PVC
this
with 4. Okay.
Okay.
Then what happened?
Don't need to be. I pretty much slid myself over in his lap. I don't know how I did it. I just did.
No, your adrenaline's probably pumping then,
Can I show you?
Sure, you show me.
Yeah.
All right.
This is all happening in the car.
Yeah, let's set up with the car. You're the driver, right?
Are you driving the car?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to watch this from the back seat, okay?
And I'm Jimmy, right? And I'm sitting in the front passenger seat, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Now you said that you played this trick on me. How you feel like being lied to? And then this is when I say, "What the fuck?" and start being animated. Now you said I came towards you. How am I coming towards you? And as I'm sitting in the car.
Well,
Or were we out of the car? No? Okay.
no,
We're in the car. So coming at you
no,
like
wait, I
this.
get a guy at home and left that car here. There's still something there.
Okay, so you stab him at some point right here, right?
Coming at you. Okay, where do you reach down and grab this ice pick? Where is that in the car?
It's in the back seat.
It's in the back seat behind you. Okay,
Yeah.
so
In a box of camping supplies that we were starting to gather.
are the supplies still in the car? The box of camp supplies?
No, I had to take them out because I needed room.
Okay. So now you grab behind you grab a box of camping supplies. Now in that, or reach towards that box of camping supplies. Now in there you say is an ice pick.
I just grabbed the first thing I found.
Okay, now I'm coming at you. Okay, and you do what?
I also had knives in there.
Okay.
So you reach behind you.
I just grabbed something and
So you stab me in my right eye. Okay, and you say that I'm still coming at you. Is my portion of my body's coming at me?
I don't know.
Okay. Did he scream out loud and say, "Bitch"? What did he say?
What the fuck, bitch? What the fuck, Angel?
After you stabbed him in the right eye with the ice pick. Did he clench his face? Did he take his hands and say, cover his eye? Or was the pick still in his eye? Did he pull it out?
He didn't pull it out. He was still coming at me. And then that's when I grabbed that thing and I did that number with it.
Okay.
And then I put my feet up like that and I pulled and I pulled and pulled and pulled and pulled until he stopped.
Okay.
So you put a cord around his neck.
Where did you grab that at? The PVC pipe with the cord. Where did you grab that? Where was that?
I grabbed,
No, where was it in the car?
it was in the camping supplies.
Okay, so you go back to the back seat where that box where the ice pick was, and you grab this PVC thing
I
with a
just
cord.
grabbed another thing because I needed another thing.
Okay, so now you say me being Jimmy, still coming at you. You were able to, in a sense, take that piece of PVC pipe with the cord, wrap it in a clockwise motion around my neck, me being Jimmy, and use the force of your feet to push up against my chest.
Clockwise.
That's fine. Yeah, counterclockwise. You use the force of your feet to push up against my chest.
No. I used the thing around my feet, pushed it like that, so it would tighten around.
So you used your feet and put your feet where face me, where are you putting your feet on my body here?
Not touching your body.
That's okay. I'm not going to charge you anything. Like that.
And the cord tightened. Yeah, the bottom of your feet are on the cord, and that's causing the cord to tighten around her
This is
neck.
all the way across the bottom of my feet. They're not there anymore,
Okay.
but they were.
Angel, listen, just so we can understand this better, the cord. Are there more cords like that in your car?
No,
Okay, where's that cord?
I got rid of it.
Well, where?
The cemetery.
Okay, so it's out. Okay, you just threw it out the window, or okay? Do
I.
you remember what color it was, or anything like that?
It was like an electric cord.
Okay. And what about the ice pick? Did you throw that out there too, or you don't know? Okay.
It really still hit my house all in.
If we took you out there to the cemetery,
I could show you.
you could show us the exact spot.
Have a cigarette?
Absolutely.
First, I want you to hold on. Let's focus on. We're getting way ahead of us. Let's focus on. So, what does he do when he's choking? Is he grabbing his throat? How does he?
He's making the most awful sound in the world, and
What's
he's
he-
trying to grab at my legs. I don't have the bruises anymore. There's one.
On the remnants of one. So he's grabbing your legs, trying to get you from.
Sorry about hairy legs, but
It's okay. So he's grabbing your legs because you're pushing on that cord.
yeah.
Okay. And then how long would you say time goes on before he just
I
stops?
don't know. He just kept on going and going and going, and it,
How did you know he was dead?
just stopped.
Okay. Now what did you do?
I wasn't thinking. I grabbed his head and
Back in what?
I think at one point I even took one out and put it in the other. I can't remember.
Talking about the cord?
No, the ice pick.
You think he took after you thought he was you choked him out?
No, well, it was still going.
He pulled the pick out of his eye and stuck it in his other eye?
I think so.
Why?
He just kept coming at me. It was scary.
Okay.
I mean, I'm little, and
Sure.
I've been beaten before. I fought for my life.
So you thought he was going to kill you?
Oh, definitely. He said he was going to kill me.
In the car he said that? Or in the previously?
No, in the car.
When you told him it was a joke?
Yeah.
He said,
He was going to... I'm going to kill you, bitch. But I don't know if he meant it or not. I just know that I reacted.
okay. After this all happened, and you're still at the cemetery, what did you do with the camping tool, with the PVC and the cord? Did you throw it out of the car right there?
No, I took it back home. Everything, it was still wrapped around his neck. Everything was... he had saran wrap on his... I drove home with a dead man sitting next to me.
I just put saran wrap, or when did you put saran wrap around his face or his head?
After he slumped back.
Okay.
I picked him up and I wrapped it. I had the box of stuff. We were gonna go camping with that stuff.
So now you drive home.
Down Fort Smith Boulevard
Okay.
with ice pick in his eye.
No, was he in the passenger seat, Angel, or was
He
he
was
just...
in the passenger seat. God, if somebody pulled me over right then and there, I don't know. I just had a heart attack.
So you get home, back to your house on Horseshoe. Is that where you go?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And when you get back to Horseshoe Terrace, 1611 Horseshoe Terrace, what do you do there?
I open the garage. And I drive it in, park it on the left side. I had the whole garage clean. We were cleaning the house. I know it doesn't look like it, but the bedrooms were clean.
You were working on it.
Yes. I've been working on it for a month.
Okay.
I've been throwing out stuff.
No, it shows. It shows.
I've been so depressed. I've been trying to get better, and now it's just everything is.
So you drove into the garage.
Yes, I drove into.
Did you back into the garage or did you drive in straight forward?
I drove it straight forward.
Okay.
I drove on this side,
Drove on the side. Left side or right side?
left side,
Okay.
and then I came around. Well, I closed the garage, of course,
Okay.
and I came around, opened the passenger door, slid a blue pool, a baby pool,
Okay.
up to the door, and then I went back to my side. I used my legs again, and I pushed him into the pool. It about killed me to do that.
Okay.
Do you remember I couldn't even stand up the next day?
Well, I remember.
And then I went to bed. And then I heard you guys across the street. That woke me up. This has been waking me up ever since. I've been terrified for... I can't look away. I was just getting things better.
So you pushed him out into the blue baby pool and you left him there in the garage?
Yeah.
And,
Went to bed.
went to bed. Okay. And now the next day, what did you do?
That's the most horrible part. I didn't know what to do. I just needed it to go away.
Okay.
It's just, I mean, he wanted to kill me. I started, I put the other pool over there, and I got some salt, and I poured it into the pool. And I started backing up and putting the parts in the salt.
So now you have two baby pools?
I had to.
You had to?
One had a turtle in it and one had nothing in it.
Okay.
Oh, we had a turtle last year, but we set it free.
Okay.
Okay.
You know, I love animals.
I could tell. You got all those critters.
They got out of control. And right before all this, we have rats in the attic, and there was some in the garage, and that's mainly we wanted to get the garage clean so we can clean the rest of the house and put stuff out in the garage. But Brady wanted to keep some rats that or wild and diseased and whatever. And I said no, and we went to the pet store and got her some. I was still trying to maintain for my children. I didn't want them to know what I did, because what I did was horrible.
So his upper torso is in one pool, and is that how you did it? Can you describe to me on how you laid the two pools out and how you laid out Jimmy's body?
Your garage. This is one pool. And this is the salt.
Okay. Now, where is Jimmy in relation to the car? You have these two pools. You said Jimmy, it looks like Jimmy was in the passenger seat. So, I'm assuming if this was the garage, how was Jimmy?
Car door.
Okay, let's do this. Here's the car door. I'm driving the car.
Okay.
I'm driving the car. Okay, passenger seat. Jimmy's seat.
Okay, and this is the pool. Now you're saying that Jimmy was killed. You pushed Jimmy out, and now most of his body's in his pool right here.
Head down.
Head down. Okay, I'm not gonna lay on the ground, but you understand what I'm talking about. Okay, now continue.
Oh God.
It's okay.
I see this every time I close my eyes. I can't sleep.
Don't close your eyes. I know.
Do you know how this?
I don't know.
Listen, I know how hard it's been because I've seen you every day. Okay? But I'm going to tell you what, telling this story, it's going to lift the weight off your shoulders. I know it is.
You're going to arrest me, put me in jail forever, aren't you?
No decisions have been made yet?
We have to figure out what happened first, Angel. So you have the pools. What happens?
I needed to get it gone.
Okay, sit down.
Can I have some water?
Yep.
What's that? Are you out of water?
Oh, I forgot I had it.
Okay. You're welcome. Want a blanket?
I'm not doing it. Thank you.
I'll let you lose your numbers. All right.
I haven't even been able to tell my boyfriend. I've been with this man for 5 years.
I didn't know that. That's one thing I didn't know about you.
He's a beautiful man. And I haven't been able to tell him. He's been breaking it to heart. Because he knows something's wrong. He knows something bad is wrong. And I even told him today that I was going away.
Let's finish the story here, and then we can figure some things out, okay? So we got two pools. Mm-hmm. That's where we were at, okay?
And then
We've got some salt in it.
send the kids to their room. And they know better. Because they were raised by Steve. And they do what they're told when you tell them in a certain way. So I used my Steve voice and I told them to go to their room, just stay there. And they did. They played their video games and pretend to do homework.
Pretend to do homework.
And then I grabbed some pots. Oh God. I just wanted it to go away. I didn't know where I was going to make it. I just thought that if I could reduce it down to size, then I could make it disappear, but it wasn't going anywhere. It was just getting bigger and bigger, I swear.
What did you say? What did you do? How did you make them? How did you reduce them?
Well, I was going to try to cook it. Cremate it.
Mm-hmm.
Give him purple.
Mm-hmm.
But it didn't work.
What didn't work exactly?
It started with
How did you? First off, how did you put them in the pots?
I brought the pots into the garage,
Okay.
and I put the pieces into the pots.
How did you get them into pieces?
I got him with the hacksaw.
Okay. What parts of...
I told you that. I put the full body in the first pool, and the other one in the pool with the salt.
What's in the pool? Can you tell me? Was his arms, his head?
Every part of his torso that wasn't, every part of his...
That wasn't the torso. So anything from, so all his extremities,
Yes, sir.
his arms, his legs, his head, you put into the other pool with the salt. And his main his torso, what's left, was in the original baby pool where he fell out.
Yeah, but it ripped.
But it ripped. What ripped? The pool?
The pool.
Okay. He's a big man. Okay. So now you took the
He's like all
extremities.
three of us.
Yeah.
You took the extremities that were in the pool with the salt and tried to put them in pots.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so did each pot have its own extremity?
Mm-hmm.
Because a leg, I don't know how big a pot you have, but a person's leg that's rather
It
big.
went in the oven.
Which body part did you put in the oven?
I'm not sure.
I think you said leg. You said the leg went in the oven.
I think so. The
Okay.
longer thing went in the oven.
Okay.
I threw all those things away. They're in. I can take you right to them.
At the house?
The pots away?
No. At the cemetery.
Okay.
But you've already been to the cemetery, haven't you?
We're working on it.
We yeah.
You mean
What?
I didn't lead you there like 2 weeks ago?
Not me. Now, there have been other teams out there, and they may
Oh.
not have gotten the full picture. So
They found it like when I led you to it, right?
you didn't lead me to it. Like I said, we've had teams. I got to go home sometime.
Now, I expect you to be the only person on this case. No.
No. I mean, come on.
When I say you, I mean
In general, yeah.
God amount of people that have been on this case. I saw them all.
Okay.
Don't think I didn't. The Harley dude, the dude on the bicycle, the Bright House truck. I saw it all.
Okay. Now, when the pots didn't work and the oven didn't work, what did you do with the limbs?
I put them back in the garage and put them in bags.
Okay.
But that's the problem.
What's the problem?
You,
Me?
practically in my front yard when I was doing this. Remember, I pulled the kids out because the kids were like, "What stinks?"
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "So get out of the house, get out of the house."
Go play.
And I'm here airing out a house when you guys pull up. You and Michelle. I think it was you.
Jessica.
Jessica, sorry.
Hmm.
If you'd have walked just a little bit further towards my house, you would have smelled that. It was the worst thing I've ever smelled in my life. And I'm never going to use ammonia again either.
So what did you do with the torso? It was big. How did you just tell me what you did with that?
I cut it in like 3 pieces,
Okay.
I think. I don't remember. I'm going to close my eyes and see it.
And you put it in the trash bags?
I had like double, triple trash bags.
And this one hacksaw the whole time?
No, there's another saw in my garage I used, but I cleaned it really well, so it shouldn't.
What's the saw look like? Is it like a wood saw?
Yeah.
So it's a triangle, flat on top, or it's a very thin blade with teeth on the bottom and then the flat top, and it's like has a handle on the end of it? What's the handle? What color is the handle?
It's wooden.
So is it a wood color handle? And where is it in your garage now?
I don't know, maybe I threw it out. But I'm pretty sure that I kept that one.
Where would it be at in the garage?
Kind of slid behind some stuff.
What part of the garage?
Garage. Door to the house.
Okay.
Garage door.
Yes, ma'am.
It's about right here. I think.
There's a toolbox right there.
Yeah.
So it's by the toolbox there? Behind the toolbox? Okay.
Did you hide it behind there?
I just threw
Just
it
threw it back in there?
But I cleaned it really, really well.
What'd you clean it with?
Ammonia.
Ammonia. What, ammonia? Oh, cracking my necks.
Doing what I do.
All right. Sweet. You clean it with ammonia. What else?
Oh God. OxyClean.
Now, did you have all these things in your house? You had to go buy these things.
Most of the stuff I had,
Okay.
but I mean, because I was already cleaning my house. But ammonia, I generally don't use.
So did you have to go buy it?
Yes,
Where'd you buy it at?
Walmart.
The one over Orange City or the one over on Howland?
Both.
You need that much ammonia?
I bought peroxide too.
At the Walmart?
The gold car was sitting right there. I know they saw me.
Okay.
You got me right on tape. I wasn't trying to hide too hard.
So, but
I'm not a stupid person. If I wanted to cover this up, I think I could.
Sure, absolutely. But I don't know anything about your case. I just came in today, so
Right.
so please, I don't know everything, you know. So the Walmart, was it the one in Deltona or was it the one in Orange City? You don't remember?
Did you pay cash or credit card?
Cash.
Okay.
No, it was
I
ammonia.
borrowed $600 from my parents
Okay.
to pay my bills and to cover all the cleaning supplies and camping supplies and stuff we bought.
Ammonia and hydrogen peroxide. Okay.
And OxyClean.
Yeah. And these things that you all bought, but the stuff that you bought was ammonia and hydrogen peroxide at the Walmart. And how many days after this happened did you go buy this stuff?
No.
Was it
All the days blended in together and it just turned into the nightmare that would never end. Ever. And I just don't know if it's ever going to end.
So now that the parts and pieces are all bagged, double and triple bagged, what happened then?
I told the kids that I hit a deer and I bent my car back. The front of my car, you can't tell if I hit it.
Okay.
Monkey. I mean, you wouldn't be able to tell.
Okay.
I ran into, my luck, the Mercedes.
Oh,
Of all the cars.
wow.
Yeah.
The Mercedes, it's my car.
Of course.
And so my dad, Max, fixed it.
Okay.
And to make it look as good as it did. But anyway, I told Max that I hit a deer and that it didn't hurt my car too much, but I had to get rid of it because I was too exhausted to take care of it. And I left it in the garage and I let it rot.
Okay.
And I had all the bags and everything was ready and I had gloves for him. And he wasn't supposed to be part of this. I even had him tie his hair back, I think. I don't remember. But I couldn't do it by myself. And I wasn't thinking. I never involved my children in something like this. But I was in shock. I was on autopilot. I don't lie too well, do I?
Good people don't lie. Okay? You're a good person. I know that.
You do?
Yes. Of course I do.
How can you look at me like that when I just chopped at the person?
Listen. I know what kind of person Jimmy was too. He was good, but you know, he lied to everybody. He stole from everybody. I get it. You know, I do get it.
My life was ruined because of him. And it was going so good too. I told him no, like 500 times. No, I don't want to deal with your Social Security. No, I don't want this responsibility. I know you're going to screw me over. No. He's like, why can't your wife do it? And she don't want to. Why don't she want to? I don't understand. Why doesn't she want to? It's his wife. I mean, I took care of Steve for years.
And I know he was a handful.
God, you were at my house?
No, but I read the reports.
You saw the holes in the walls?
Mm-hmm.
Where he punched, like, right beside our heads? He had us terrified for years. Anyway, what was I saying?
We're back at the garage.
Steve's Social Security.
Yeah.
And everything went fine. Until he left, of course. But we weren't sleeping together. We haven't slept together in 5 years. I mean, with Rob for 5 years. But
So now you said that you needed help from Max to get rid of these bags. So what did you tell the kids, and what did they have to do?
I told him it was a dead rotted deer
Right.
that I had to get rid of because I couldn't have it now because DCF.
Sure.
And because the cops were looking for Jimmy.
Right.
And Jimmy's hiding out being an asshole.
Okay.
And they think Jimmy's hiding out being an asshole.
Why do they think that?
Because Jimmy's an asshole.
Oh,
and he
no.
leaves his family all the time.
I didn't know if you had used his phone and texted anybody or made phone calls with his phone or anything like that after this
Yes,
happened.
I did.
You did?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I needed to buy some time. I didn't know what to do. I don't know. It was so stupid. I mean, it was so obvious. I mean, half the time I had my own phone with me. I couldn't think.
So what did you do with the bags?
We drove to New Smyrna. I drove to New Smyrna. I drove to the most remote dumpsters I could find. And I'm sorry, but I put Jimmy where he belonged. In my opinion at the time. Now I feel so bad about it.
You remember in New Smyrna where you did these, was it one dumpster?
No, it was like 5. I can take you to 3, maybe 4 spots.
Okay. Now, did Max have to pick up the stuff and put it inside what part of the car was? Did you put it in I'm assuming the trunk? Is that the correct assumption?
Trunk in the back seat.
Okay. Was Vinny in the car when this happened too? When you guys went around and did the dumping, Vinny was back there too? Sitting next to the trash bags?
The only thing that was in the seat next to her was the pools.
Was the pools?
And they were
Backed up.
well backed up and away from her. And
Okay. And the rest of the body was in the trunk? Okay. And you guys went to New Smyrna. You drove to a few places.
there was still blood on the floor, but they thought it was deer blood. And I cleaned it up as soon as
Floor of the car or the garage?
the garage.
Okay.
Okay.
They did see that. That's it, though.
Okay. So you guys went out, and Max helped you because of the weight, threw some of the bags in the dumpster.
And he didn't know what he was doing, and I'm so sorry. If he goes to jail for this, I will kill myself. I swear.
Let's not think about that. I mean, that is not something we should be
He's
thinking.
such a good boy.
He's a great guy. I talked to him for a while.
He'd do anything for me, anything. And when he figured it out, what I did, he didn't want me to turn myself in, but I couldn't live with myself. And he's like, I can't live without you. I can't live without my kids either, but I do what I gotta do.
When did Max figure it out?
A couple days ago. A few days ago, I don't know. As I said, all the days have been like blending in together. It's just one day of terror after another. Are they gonna come get me?
And he was scared?
He was scared of
So after you threw all...
Betty's been mad at me. She's been running away from home. Have you noticed?
Did she know? Did she know before yesterday?
I think she figured it out before, but she doesn't talk much. And she certainly doesn't talk to me much anymore. I ruined her life. Ruined all of her life.
After you went to New Smyrna and did this, get rid of the bags, what did you guys came home? And you said you had the kids helped you clean up the rest of the blood?
I think I did that before I drove the car in.
Okay.
I'm sure I did.
Now, how did you drive the car out and not get any blood from inside the garage onto the driveway? Was there no blood around the tires of your car?
It was very little.
It was very little to begin with. Okay.
Those pools, those baby pools, what became of them?
Put them in bags.
Oh, what'd you do? Did you cut them up so they'd fit in bags?
Well, Max go to jail or lose his laptop.
His computer? We got him his computer today. So we, yeah.
You've been on.
Yeah, we got him his computer so he can stay in virtual school. I mean, that's what he was concerned
What
with.
I'm talking about.
What's that?
It's a tablet. It has a GPS on it.
Oh, it does?
Did you have it with him
Yeah.
when this happened?
He helped me figure out how to. Right, there's this one lake that's down this long road. It's a big lake, and it's down this long road. And he found it for me, and that's where I put the back of my car in the tarp. I led you right to that place the other day. Like 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Right before I got pulled in.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to get caught. I wanted to.
So Max knew that. You're saying that Max picked out places to go dump this stuff?
He helped me find places. I like find me like, and he'll find me like, find me this, find me that.
But he was still under the impression that you were still dumping a deer.
Yes.
Okay.
A rotten
deer. So all the dumping took place over one day or a course of days?
One day.
One day.
Because we had to take 2 trips.
Had to take 2 trips because of so many bags.
And you guys came in the very next day. You came in my house.
That day that I came with
Jessica. I think it was the very next day, if not 2 days later. But either way, I can still smell it. Why can't you? But because I knew what to smell for, I guess.
Yeah.
And because I was smelling my own.
So
I should have worn a mask.
after you came home,
Something wrong with my hand.
How'd that happen?
That's from all the cleaning. I don't.
Okay. A chemical burn, you think?
I think so. I think it started out as a cigarette burn.
so after you guys came home and the kids helped you in a sense, what happened to, what were you, the blood? Did you use towels, paper towels? Did you use,
There wasn't that much of it. I used a push broom and a dustpan
where's that stuff at?
in bags.
Oh, you threw the push broom and the dustpan away?
No,
Where's that at?
in my garage.
What's the push broom look like? You have more than one?
No, I have more than one head.
More than one head?
For the broom.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Where's the head of the broom? For a second I was thinking, whoa. Oh my goodness. Where's the dustpan? Did you throw that away or is it still there?
I think it's in the dining room. I washed it really good.
The dustpan's in the dining room? What color is it?
Blue,
Blue? Plastic or metal?
plastic. You're just,
Or we want to make sure that we collect everything so you don't want that stuff in your house anymore, do you? I mean, it's got
no, but
remains of stuff on it. We'll take care of that for you. So you've been hiding this or holding this in for weeks, huh?
Yeah, it's almost 3 weeks.
I haven't. I've lost how much weight?
Yeah, you've dropped a lot of weight.
I weighed like 150 pounds. I weigh like 140. If that. I might have weighed 120. I can't remember. But I've lost so much weight. My hands just fall right off me now.
Did you keep any of Jimmy's things? You said, let's talk about the phone. Jimmy's phone. You said you made phone calls on the phone after? Who were you calling?
His family.
Did you leave a messages? How'd that work?
I didn't make phone calls. Text.
What did you text them?
I'm not going to remember this word for word.
Okay, that's okay. Tell me what you think you said.
I'm fine. Stop texting me or you're going to get me killed. To myself, got the money for you. Keep the money for yourself or something like that. He never gave me any money.
Mm-hmm.
My parents' money.
How'd you know which numbers to text to? Did he, I
know his family.
Okay, so you know the family phone numbers and then you know who to text.
I know more of his family than his wife probably does.
Okay.
I don't know about that, but I know his family. Baby girl, that's his daughter.
Okay.
Chris is his son. I mainly answered back the ones that texted him.
So the texts that were coming in, you saw them coming in, you would just answer them back. Okay. Now, where did you go with that phone? Where'd you text from?
Did you drive around and do it? Where'd you drive around to?
Sanford.
Sanford. Do you remember where in Sanford?
You know, I was in Sanford. I went to the Sanford Walmart. I was on camera.
Okay. Was that to get some of the cleaning supplies?
Yeah.
Okay. You didn't get any weed or anything over there?
No.
Just...
I get my weed from Sleepy. He comes to my house.
Sleepy?
Yes.
That's a nice name.
It's like one of the 7 dwarfs.
Yeah.
Sleepy the dwarf drug dealer. I love it. That's awesome.
Who else knows this story?
I told my parents, and my kids were present when I told my parents. And I told my sister last night. Well, I told my sister a little bit, and she's like, boom, on the phone.
Is that what you wanted to happen?
I called yesterday morning. I wanted
to tell somebody?
Everybody to escort me over.
Yeah, who did you call? Because I know there were a couple phone calls.
I want to reach for my phone. I don't have.
I know, but today is Sunday. You called Friday night. Did you call Investigator Beers?
I called every number on
the business card. You had a business card from Beers, right?
I had your business card.
And my business card. Okay, yeah.
I'll be right back. You okay? You want something to drink or something?
I think I have some.
Okay.
Am I under arrest yet?
No, you're still here to see the doctor. Okay. So you called Beers, then you called the dispatch number, right? Did you leave a message there?
I didn't leave any messages.
You just called over there?
But I figured my house was under surveillance, so I said it out loud.
Okay.
I've been very paranoid. I don't know when you're listening and when you're not.
Yeah. What'd you do with Jimmy's phone?
It's at Campbell Park.
Campbell Park? Where at Campbell Park?
Right at the entrance. I buried it. It is a Ziploc bag.
What's that?
In a Ziploc bag. I buried it.
In a Ziploc bag? Where's Campbell Park at?
Providence. The police station. It's like right here.
Campbell Park?
I think that's the name.
Where'd you bury it at in Campbell Park?
Like right at the entrance.
Is there like a gate there or something?
Yeah, and then there's like a flower bed or something.
Okay, Campbell Park. I'm trying to think. Is it on Fort Smith?
It's off Providence.
Off Providence.
Like I said, here's the police station like right here. And Campbell Park is like right here.
On Providence, huh? The police station.
Ferguson?
What's that?
I think the name of the street is Ferguson.
Ferguson. Campbell Park.
When he gets back, can I go? Or are we going to have to repeat it last night?
What's that? Repeat what?
I have to go to the bathroom.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, definitely. We'll get you to the bathroom.
You know,
That was...
the reason why I don't have a job, really, is I have a really weak bladder.
Oh, really? I'm sorry to hear that.
A lot of other health problems.
I know. Yeah. Like, I'm trying to think. I'm going to get to the bathroom. Campbell Park on Ferguson. And so you buried it next to a flower bed?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can get it for you.
By the front gate? How deep down did you bury it?
Not buried?
Okay. Will there still be disturbed dirt there where I can see it?
No.
Did you put rocks and stuff over?
Not rocks, but I think that the brown stuff,
is it mulch that's on top of it? Okay. Campbell Park. Goodness gracious, you got me stumped there. I know a lot of my parks there. And maybe I'm just drawing a blank because I'm tired.
It's a lake.
There's
A park with a lake on it.
A park with a lake.
It's got a huge balcony that you walk across.
Oh, yeah. And they used to rent canoes or something down there?
Yeah.
So they still do rent the canoes.
So.
Yeah, they had some issue there with the kids doing some vandalism.
I've been there in a long time.
Okay, so if we go to the front gate, if I'm looking at the front gate, where is it, to the right or left of the front gate?
This gate,
Yes.
it's like right in here, I think.
Okay.
I'd recognize it if I got there again.
Okay, so there was you buried in a flower bed?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else you buried in there?
No.
Nothing else?
And West Crow Park is his driver's license.
West Crowell is his driver's license? Where did you? Now I know where West Crowell is. So did you bury that there too?
You know where the thing looks around?
Mm-hmm. There's like a walking trail.
Yeah. There's a dog thing right here.
What do you mean the dog thing?
You get bags from it.
Oh yeah.
It's right there.
You buried it in the dirt there? Okay. What else?
There's a lake on 415. And I forgot the name of the road. See, I'm a lot brighter than you. Playing stupid is not easy.
No.
I've been in such shock and panic.
So what's out on that lake on 415?
In the back of my car.
The what?
The back of my trunk.
Oh, like the carpet and all that? What'd you do? Threw it in a lake out there? Or did you store it next to the lake?
I threw it next to the lake.
So it's just in a, whereabouts on 415?
It's not.
What's that?
The road that goes to New Smyrna.
Yeah. That's 44.
No. Okay, Fort Smith and Fort 15.
Okay.
And before it gets to 44, or...
Yeah, that's 415. If you take Fort Smith all the way up, it'll go right into 415. You turn left to take you towards New Smyrna.
And before you get to 44, or before you get to the turnoff that goes to New Smyrna,
Okay.
there's a road. And I can show it to you.
Okay.
Easy. That's where the back of my car is.
Okay, so you just...
And that's where its tarp is.
Okay, so you didn't throw it in a dumpster
I
or...
just went there the other night.
Okay.
I thought I was followed.
Okay. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. We got really good cops, and we got some cops that don't pay attention. They got a job to do, and they don't pay attention to what they're doing.
I swear everybody's been paying attention to me lately.
Well, I'll tell you what. They were out there, but some of them may not have been paying attention. They've been playing on their smartphones, watching stupid movies, stuff like that. Let me see about the restaurant. I want to see if it's available here because I don't want to keep you waiting on that. All right? 'Cause I gotta go too here in a second. So just hang tight for me. Yeah, thank you very much. I locked myself out again. Come on, we're gonna go sit back down in here. He must be taking a dump, I guess. I don't know. Is it a what? A trap. A trap. I want to hear the story. I want to hear your version of events, and that's what we're doing out here. Oh, that is a birthmark. I've had that since I was an infant. Thank you. I've had that since I was an infant.
Is this like a white spot in there?
Yeah, it's been like that. My mom said when they brought me in when I was a child, it was there. She thought it was baby powder got spilled in my hair, but and I guess I guess one of my grandparents. So I guess I skipped a generation. So, but yeah. Okay, so this let's go back to this 415 place. It's right before you said there's a lake there. Is it is it a marked road, like a street road, or is it a private road, or do you know?
It's a road with houses on it.
A road with houses on it?
And there's a lake, and it has a turnaround.
Okay. And it's just before the turnoff to New Smyrna, or do you know? You don't happen to remember the name of the road, do you?
Yeah, I don't remember the name of the road, but Max Lane. Okay,
Max Lane. Okay. And you said he had a GPS? That's on his iPad? I got it. No, I kind of want to bring AJ up to speed to some of the things we talked about, just so in case he's got any questions. We talked about a few things. The back of the car and a tarp are on a road off of close to 44 and 415. She says Max might know. His driver's license is buried at West Crowell Park by a dog duty bag on the walking trail. I'm pretty familiar with that. And then his cell phone is buried at Campbell Park by the front entrance in a flower bed, and you covered it with mulch. Is that what you said? Okay. And
what about the hacksaw?
I thought you guys got that.
No,
I dumped it right on the.
Where?
On the site.
That same on what? Which side is that?
Where they're making that ravine?
Yeah, right next to my house.
Where did you do that?
A couple weeks ago. I don't know.
Do you know where you dumped it there? Do you know where you placed it? Whereabouts?
Exactly.
I mean, whereabouts?
There was a SUV sitting right next to where.
Like your street goes right into that. Basically, if you go straight, you would drive right in that ravine. Is it up to the left, or to the right, or straight ahead, or is it by some wooded areas?
There was a bunch of tools, and I dumped it in the tools.
Okay.
And scrap metal and.
There's an area like that still today, right now.
I don't think so.
No. Okay. Okay, it's gone.
The SUV was sitting right there. I thought it was you guys.
Yeah, because they've been moving stuff around there like crazy.
Yeah, it was like everything was gone the next day, and we were like, you know.
Right.
Now, beyond the dustpan, the handsaw, and did you change the broom heads? Or is it the same one? Okay.
Same one.
Anything else that's inside the house that you used to
Sink, the
sink?
stove,
Sink and the pots are all gone, though, right?
all the pots that I used are gone.
And so the kitchen sink you used though, what'd you wash off in there?
Tried to wash the pots, but it was heavy.
Useless. You see, what did you boil? The head? And it didn't work out?
No.
Was there ever a rat inside the oven? Or was that something you told Vinny to keep
Well, I told him about the smell that instead of them rushing out to the yard, that if we hadn't rushed out to the yard, you guys would have knocked on the door.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Wow.
And we were talking about things, you know, we talked about the cell phone, the driver's license. You told me about the back of the car and the tarp out there off of 44.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Am I going to be putting gel in?
Here's what we're going to do. Here's what we'd like for you to do. Now, I got to ask the facility if we can do this. Is you said that you know some of these places where these places where things were done. Okay. We're asking for your help on that. If you're willing to come around with us and show us those
I'm
things.
willing to help you with anything.
Okay.
And once I talk to Max and make him understand that you guys aren't driving me and going to put me in jail, taking my way away, then he will be more than willing to help you.
Okay. Well, first things first. If you want to do that, if that's possible, I got to ask the facility if they'll let you do that. And then our job at that point, after we do everything that we can today, is we're going to have to present it to the state attorney. We're going to have to ask them.
Does
that make sense to you?
Yeah.
So I can't answer the question whether you'll be arrested or not. I don't want to lie to you, but I want to let you know what the process is.
Do you think I'm going to spend the rest of my life in prison?
That's way beyond my scope.
And that's way in the future. That's way in the future. We've got a very compelling story to tell the state attorney's office. What you've told us here, it's very compelling. Okay.
What do you think?
I can't.
We can't weigh in on the
Listen, you watch TV, don't you? You see how the justice system works. Are you going to go ask about that?
Yeah.
Okay. You see how that works, and you see how that plays out. Okay. I don't have a crystal ball for the future.
The things I do.
What's that?
People who do the things I did end up fine.
Are you kidding me? Good people sometimes end up in bad situations.
That's what my mom said.
Yes, she sounds like a smart woman. Good people often end up in bad situations, and then they've got to do things to, and you even said yourself.
So you're going to have to take me out?
If we go out, yeah, I'll stop and get some smokes. I quit that habit.
Yeah.
Oh, in 2000. I used to dip. That was my thing. I used to dip. What's that?
I know where I should live out.
Oh, I know. But even now today, just talking about it, if I think
If
of...
you have my wallet, you can use my card.
Oh, that's all right. We'll figure something out. We'll see if there, if I can't find a deputy that's got smokes.
The only reason why I'm suicidal is the thought of losing
That would make any person.
everything and going to prison for the rest of my life. Where they're going to...
That decision's way down the road. Okay. But anyway, let's get back. I want to make sure that we have some places that we're going to go. Okay, we know about the place on 415. What other places did you take stuff and either bury it or discard it? We talked
Fish house.
a fish house. What'd you do there?
They had a bunch of dumpsters when I backed the car up, and that's where both me and Max moved it. The biggest part of it.
Okay. And it was in a bag at that point?
Oh yeah.
And that was a fish house in what
New Smyrna.
in New Smyrna? And you would remember that fish house?
I should be able to.
Okay. Where else?
I'm sorry.
That's okay. Okay.
My name was a shirt.
That's fine. And maybe if we drive around, we can kind of it'll jog your memory. But let's just help him with this. Let us think back to the timeline. All right. Okay. So just to kind of condense timeline. So
If I had my phone, I could work better.
with like a calendar.
Well, I know when by text and stuff.
Okay. Well, we know the family got some text on Wednesday. Okay. Wednesday? Maybe Thursday.
This week?
No. Of the week that all this happened.
I didn't do that.
Okay. No.
We found the phone on the flower bed at the park.
You've already found it?
No, you're going to show it.
No.
So, okay. So.
But you're not going to send any more texts from it?
No. We're not going to do that. No, we're not going to do that. Did you turn it on or turn it off? Or did you leave it on?
It's off and the battery out.
Okay. So just quickly, just a condensed timeline, just so I can kind of understand this a little better. So this happens Wednesday night, this thing up at the cemetery, right? And then he's laying in your garage for how many days, would you say? This is Wednesday.
I don't know what day of the week was this work the last time.
That was you picked him up Wednesday morning. Okay. So was he laying in the garage? Because we're going into Wednesday. Now we're in Wednesday day. All right, we got the weekend coming up. Did you get all this done before the end of the weekend? Or did it go into the weekend? In other words, a complete taking stuff and putting it around town and...
Well, first was the body and everything that had to do with it. And then I went through and got other things that needed to go, and that wheelbarrow needs to go too.
You put him in the wheelbarrow?
I put pieces of it in the wheelbarrow.
And where's the wheelbarrow now?
It's in my garage.
Okay.
Okay, so...
I cleaned it, but I'm never going to use it again.
Okay.
So, did you think you got rid of all the body parts by the weekend, or did it go into the weekend?
When did I pick him up?
Wednesday morning.
You go? Okay.
5 o'clock is about when.
Hey, John, I'm going to get on the phone with Central and get a marked unit here.
Okay.
And then we're going to go. It says okay for you to go with us and show us some of these things, okay? You're good with that?
This is a trap.
No.
You're showing us these spots.
Yeah, you agreed to show us, so we're just going to make it happen, okay?
So you picked him up Wednesday morning. It was Tuesday night going into Wednesday morning. Because his dad called. I guess his dad was the.
And you guys were on the porch on Friday, right?
No, actually, I think we were there Thursday.
Thursday?
Mm-hmm.
Thursday is when I was cooking.
Thursday was when you were cooking.
Friday is when I was dumping.
Okay, Friday you were done because it was still the week. Do you remember what time of the day you were? Was it at nighttime or?
Night.
Okay, so nighttime. So there wouldn't have been a whole lot of traffic. Whether it was all right. So.
And we got done at like 6 o'clock in the morning.
So the day that
And then heard the doorbell ring.
and then I was there every day. But that day, Thursday, we came over Thursday. That was a day that I was there, Jessica was there, and you actually came over. Do you remember? You came over to Candy's driveway. And do you remember that? And we're talking to my boss in the
I sat down because I couldn't move.
Yeah. And the kids were out. The kids were out of the house.
Yeah,
so were you?
cooking.
You were cooking parts of him in the oven and on the stove. Okay, so all right. So that was Thursday. So yeah, that makes sense. So you tried to get, make them smaller right away, which I mean it makes sense.
I'm starting to be less scared because I don't know what's going to happen to me.
I don't know what's going to happen either. Like he said, we can't tell the future, but you do have a compelling story to tell. All right?
But
what?
I don't want to feel like I have hope and then have it pulled away again. Do I have hope?
Hey, you're sitting. You have hope for the future. You're sitting here in this room with me, aren't you? You're not out getting shot up. Did you hear what happened in the news over last week?
Yes.
You saw that bomber kid?
You know what kid?
Even that bomber kid has a little bit of hope because he didn't get shot and killed like his brother. All right? So if you're sitting here breathing, you got hope. Okay? Listen, your kids are safe. You're in a safe environment. Of course you got hope. Okay? We know a little bit about what happened that night, or that night and the couple days after. Okay, you're filling us in on the rest of the details. Okay,
But I don't have a lawyer. I don't have anything. I'm just.
but you're telling us your side of the story. Okay, you're telling us your side of the story, so we can tell your story to the state attorney's office without all this other evidence and saying, "Oh no, she did it like this. She did." No, you're telling us in your words.
As soon as I could, I did.
My wish would have been you told me,
I wish you would have been here to open my door.
I can't.
I know.
I can't just.
I'm the one that picked him up.
Yeah.
If you thought he was kidnapped, why didn't you come to the kidnapper's house? I don't understand that.
Well, quite frankly, and you know this, that mechanic, the drunk guy at his work, told us originally, and now he's saying he doesn't remember, but originally he said 2 black guys picked him up. Exactly. So he kind of sent us down what they call a bunny trail, investigations. We knew that there were multiple people in the car. We got some, good evidence on that.
Jessica told me 3 black guys, but
that's because that's what we were being told.
she can't lie too well, by the way.
No. No.
And I knew 3, 1, 2, 3. Me, Vinny, and
All right.
Max. Black guys was just thrown in there.
Yeah.
Like, can you describe the black guys? It was like brown hair, black hair, brown eyes.
Why did you go all the way over to the Sanford Walmart instead of just going to the one in Deltona or Orange City?
I don't know. Why did I buy anything in Sanford when I should have been not doing anything other than using his phone?
I don't know. Did you actually turn?
My cell phone camera there.
Did you actually turn his phone on and off? Okay, so you did turn it on and off. When was it? Do you remember the last time you turned it on?
There's text. You'll be able to see it.
I mean, was there ever a time you just turned it on for a second, then turned it off?
Took the battery out and turned it off.
You think? What day do you think that was? Was that after? That was after the body's gone, after the cleanup at the house, right? You still
I didn't want his money, you know.
How much money did he have?
$900 and some odd dollars a month. I would have had.
No. How much money did he have on him that night? Did he?
He didn't have not a red, tiny
nickel, penny.
nothing.
So what did he have on him? He had his wallet. All right, where's that at? They don't know. Why'd you hold on his driver's license? Just okay. So you got rid of that, and the phone. What are his clothes? Where did his clothes end up going?
They're in the cemetery.
At the Osteen Cemetery. Well, yeah. What else is out there at the Osteen Cemetery?
I can show you.
Okay. Were there pots out there? Okay. And that bungee or PVC, whatever that is out there still?
I think it's on the other side.
Of the cemetery.
Cemetery's round.
Yep.
You go down this road right here?
Yep.
Woods on both sides.
Yep.
We dump.
Okay. Now, was Max with you when you dumped all that stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. Was it in bags or just you just?
It was in bags. He did not know anything.
I mean, the pots were in bags too?
Yes.
Okay, so you just. Okay, that makes sense.
And then, there's some woods over here, and
Okay, listen, I didn't get a chance to pee. I'm gonna go pee before my bladder bursts, okay? So just hang tight. You can open this door for me, right?
Sure.
No, when I come back. Oh. Did they feed you out here?
no,
What'd they say?
potato chips and some,
Well, you're doing better than I did all day. Oh my word.
It's not their fault. I'm allergic to meat.
Yes. Max told us. What is your allergic reaction? Do you get anaphylactic, or what kind of reaction do you have to wheat?
My brain swells, and a lot of times my ears make the closed.
Oh, okay.
And
So it's not anaphylactic. That's not the
I don't know what that is.
Oh, that's
Anaphylactic shock.
Yes.
You have to have the shot.
correct. A lot of people when they have allergic reaction, when they have an allergic reaction, like bee stings.
No, it's more like it makes things in my body swell. Like it gives me cysts in my ovaries.
Okay.
It makes my diabetes bad.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And it's just all around. It makes me swell and puff. And
What
sometimes it makes me rage.
Okay, makes you rage. Now, is it eating a weed product, something with weed in it, or is it being around it, or was it?
I can handle it as long as it gets in my system.
Okay.
In me.
Okay.
I have to be very careful.
But I mean, if you ingest a weed product, it'll make you have this reaction? Okay.
But I mean, most of the time, hardly nothing happens. I get the feeling in my ears, and,
Right.
but you like get in my face when I'm having weed problems and start screaming at me.
Yeah, no telling.
I'm not gonna hurt you, but I'm gonna yell and scream back
Yeah.
and be irate.
Now, do you yell at the kids at all when you're like that, or no?
I have.
Yes. Hey, listen, I'm a parent.
You never yell at your kids, I'm sure.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. I'm just a parent. I'm just a human being. I mean, it happens. You lose your cool, whatever. And
I've never heard them.
and put on top.
Yeah.
You put on top of that, if you got a medical condition that.
Except for maybe tripping over him sometimes. Nice to speak like that.
Oh, I know. He's a big kid. He's like 6'3" or something.
6'4".
Where's his dad? his bio dad. Is he in the picture at all?
I just got a letter saying that he did his taxes. He is in the Apopka.
Where? I'm sorry?
Apopka?
Oh, Apopka? Okay.
No. La Pica. Something Florida.
Okay.
AP.
Oh, no, I don't know. Maybe Palatka?
You can type in his name and
Okay.
pop up like that. He's a sex offender.
Oh, really? So what's his deal? He just has never had any contact with Max?
I got Max away from him when he was a baby. I did not want to have a child with him. I'm so glad I did, though. He's such a wonderful boy.
Yes.
But
No child support from that guy?
no.
Nothing.
Number two.
2 checks?
2 checks.
I don't know what's wrong with people.
But he just did his taxes, and I'm supposed to get some money.
That's awesome. That would be really good. Yeah, Max said he
I think I
could.
need a car.
Yeah, Max said he could use a computer.
He took his computer.
No. He needs a new one. He said
He said
he's got a hook. He's got like a laptop computer hooked to a different type monitor. So yeah,
both of them do actually.
yeah. He said he could use that. Where's this? He's got. Is it an iPad he's got, or is it a tablet computer? Okay.
He just bought that himself. He works for my dad.
That's what he told me. He goes over there and helps out in the yard or moving stuff or whatever. Now, does that have a wireless connection too? Or not wireless, but a cell plan to it?
No, it's just the GPS you download.
Okay, but does it? Okay, so it didn't have to. You can use it when you're driving around then? Okay. Oh, I'm tired. Goodness gracious, it's been a long day. I know. Well, we need it here. We definitely need the rain. Yeah, I mean, this is fire season, and it's good getting all this rain because it'll keep those fires down to a bare minimum.
I swear to you, I knew you guys were following me. I led you right to it. I couldn't say it out of my mouth.
What did you go back there to any of these spots after you? Why'd you go back? Just to check and see if the stuff was still there?
And that's what I wanted to make it look like, but I really wanted you to find it. I couldn't take it no more.
Okay, so but you didn't. Once you put it there, you haven't moved it again, so it's still there.
No.
Okay.
I wouldn't have touched it again. I just.
Well, why? You know, I was out to your house. I don't know, probably 15 times. I mean, why didn't you say anything?
I was so scared that my life was going to end.
Life doesn't end.
I mean, the life I knew and loved. My kids. Seeing them grow up.
Like I said, no decisions have been made here today, okay? So the future, there's still hope in the future, okay?
But I'm telling you, everything can be held against me in a court of law.
Listen, people get in trouble and all kinds of stuff that with, you know.
But you have to tell me if you're recording me, right?
What's that?
You have to tell me if you're recording me.
I mean, we took notes and we're good there, okay? So,
But you're
I mean,
recording.
no. So.
Are they going to let me out of here?
Yeah, we're going to go drive around here a little while. I mean, have you seen a doctor here yet?
No, I haven't.
No?
But you can bring me back if you have to. But I really don't need this place.
Well, listen, here's what happens. Have you been Baker acted? Have you ever been Baker acted? Steven's been Baker acted, all right? So what happens is, for Baker Act, you get taken into custody involuntarily. You're not under arrest. It's you come in for a observation and examination, and someone that has training, a doctor, okay, will sit down with you and say, you know, answer a bunch of questions. They'll look at what they think people.
Anything like this happened before in my life.
Clearly, do you have any? Have you been in trouble with the law before at all?
No.
No, ever speeding ticket?
I have had one speeding ticket.
One speed.
75 down to 35.
Oh.
Hold on.
Hey.
But this car was just going like.
Just.
Real slow in front of me, and I passed him. And,
Right.
Ooh.
Next thing you know, boom, busted. So you never got busted with any dope?
Nope.
No underage drinking? Where are you from? I got it.
I'm an Army rat. I was born in Bangkok, Thailand.
Really?
Thank you.
Ah,
Things going in here?
good.
Well, we're just waiting on a ride for you. We're all gonna go.
there's going to be some more stuff at the cemetery.
Okay.
So, and 2 different spots out there, right? Is that what you said? 2 different spots at the cemetery? Okay.
What we'll probably end up starting is, you said you recognize, you can recall a few points of New Smyrna. Okay, we'll start on the east side of the county and work our way west. Again, McNamara's coming to help us out with that.
Okay.
Just let me talk to Max and explain to him you're trying to help us.
Do you, you might facilitate that now. Do you have, can you block your phone?
Yep.
Let's do that. Let's get a phone with Max.
What's Max's number?
You gotta call you, I think it's your grandparent, or you're at your parents' house.
Yeah, so it's 386-473-8293.
I know, we're here. It's insane.
But if I cooperate fully, then you understand that I'm telling the complete truth.
Sure, absolutely.
And this is a nightmare.
I understand.
And my family.
For the past few weeks, I'm sure you've been looking over your shoulder and just kind of like, oh.
Look at my house. You think I'll be to say, come on in. Jimmy's not here. Look at my beautiful spiders and.
What's your parents' number? Because Max isn't. What's it?
Yeah, here's the answer for you. 386-860-7290.
And who's gonna pick up there? What's your parents' last name?
McCormack.
What? McCormick?
McCormack.
McCormack?
I think April should be there. Yeah, that's for April. Maybe she is.
April doesn't know anything.
No, but she might be at your house. That's where she lives, right, with your parents?
No, she lives in her own house and they're married. She takes care of my father.
Okay.
She works in a nursing home, so she's...
Hi, is this Mrs. McCormick? Hey, this is Investigator Brady at the Sheriff's Office. Is Max at your house? Can you put him on the phone? Angel wants to talk to him. Yes, ma'am. All right. Where's your mom from?
Huh?
What's that, ma'am? Hello? Hi, is this Max? Hey, Max, this is Investigator Brady here. Your mom wants to talk to you.
You know the nightmare I'm in, right? I'm here with Detective Brady and... AJ. I think they understand what I've been through in the last month, or a few weeks. And if we cooperate completely and fully, I might not spend the rest of my life in prison. Okay? I need you to get your notebook. And I need you to help me, take me to all those places we dumped the deer. Okay? I know you know what the deer is now, but just... You can help us, right? I remember some of them. You've got to help remember some of them too, okay? You are my navigator. They know you've done nothing wrong. They know you had nothing to do with it. And they know that I like you. Okay? And I think they know why. Okay? I understand that, but we're going to go right around and you're going to help remember. Okay? And you're going to use your GPS and look at it, and we're going to help them find everything. Okay? Or at least know where in the dump to look. Because these things were corded off, I believe.
Was Max with you when you buried the phones and stuff like that? Does he know where that's at?
I don't. I don't think so.
Okay.
I buried some little bags, little Ziploc baggies around a couple parks. And I don't think you were with me at all, but you might have been. I don't know. Do you remember going to Campbell Park with me and burying a little baggie? Yeah, I kind of sat down and I know exactly where the one is in West Grill. Now, I'm going to trust Detective Brady, okay? We need to trust somebody. And I can tell you something. I just met AJ. He seems cool. But, Max, you gotta help us, okay? Max, they know that I swept up everything that was in that garage into those bags. There's no way your DNA is not in those bags. They're saying you want his DNA.
I don't know what they're doing. I can't.
Who wants your DNA? Will it go into the public database? Not like it matters, maybe committing a crime table. But
It's used for this investigation. No, it doesn't get uploaded.
No, it doesn't get uploaded.
No.
Okay. So yes, if they ask for it, please, anything they ask for. Okay? Grandpa? Dad? I love you. Alright. Okay, Max, we're coming over there, right?
At some point, you might be able to see him.
What, are we going to get him to help us search?
No, I thought he was going to be able to tell you. He's not going to be able to tell you over the phone or tell you... If he could write down a list of the addresses off his tablet, and then we'll call
Had
him.
him saved.
He didn't have them saved.
Once he figured out what was going on, he started deleting everything. He
Okay.
started panicking just like I was panicking. I was cleaning and he was deleting.
So at this point, we're just going to have to go off your memory then, if he doesn't have it.
Listen, do this. We're just going to start on the east side of the county. Tell them to stay by the phone. We'll get turned around somewhere on the east side of the county. We're going to get on the phone right to them. Okay? How's that sound?
That works.
Sound like a good plan?
But without his tablet or at least a map, I won't be able to tell you where.
I'm hoping. Listen, I know you're a woman and directions. I know. I've been married a long time, so I know. But we're gonna have a little bit of faith here that you remember at least a little bit of the area. Okay?
So he has that tablet, Max does?
Yes.
All right.
But things for the yourself, but
We can recover it if you want to turn it over to
how
him.
long? How many swipes? He did like 35 of or something.
Hey,
All right. Well, let's hang up for now, and then we can discuss some other things. Tell me what the.
Max?
his correlation to the like you.
No, I didn't. But if they ask for that tablet, they won't hurt it. You won't hurt it, right?
Oh, we're not hurting anything. We got him his other computer back. We're not going to hurt anything.
They've already taken your computer and brought it back, right? What about my computer?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on with their computer. He wanted his computer for schoolwork. Why? What's on your computer? All right, we'll talk. Let's hang up the phone. We'll talk about that.
Alright, well, I gotta go, okay? I'll call you. Just keep your cell phone on you so I can call your cell phone, okay?
Yeah.
Oh, he don't have any signal.
That's right. Just stay by that phone there. That's fine.
Okay, can you stay
Close by.
that phone there?
For the next.
If I have him in the house, we should be able to.
Yeah, for the next couple hours.
What? We took his shoes.
Whose shoes?
They were just going to go to Walmart. Does Dad have a cell phone on it? Or Mom? So, whoever's taking you to Walmart, do they have your cell phone?
That'll work. Just.
All right, tell me who's driving. I don't have April's phone.
Here.
Okay, it'll be Mom. And which number is that? Alright. That's the cell phone number.
Okay, that's fine. I just need this back.
Okay. I'll call you if I need you. Thank you. But if they need that tablet, you gotta let them have it, and then we'll bring it back, and you won't hurt it. Just like your computer. Your computer's fine, right? They won't let you see it.
What's that?
His computer. They won't let him see it. For all he knows, it's in a billion pieces.
It's not in a billion pieces. That's not how we operate. They told me they're giving me his computer back so he do his schoolwork. So I just got to call my sergeant and figure out what the heck's going on with it.
Okay, he's going to call the sergeant and find out what the heck's going on with the computer. You'll have it back. Okay? You gotta do your schoolwork.
Yeah, don't slack off on that.
Yeah, he's studying for his GED. Right?
Good. All right, well, we get some talking to.
I'll talk to you later. They're gonna take me out of here, but not to jail. Right now. No drugs. I think if they hear me and then I'll be relaxed, but...
Yeah, just tell them we got to go for now.
Love you, bye.
We still got a couple minutes. So what's on that? What's on your? Go ahead. What's on your computer? What was that look all about?
I have this used for something online. It's blood, gore, guts, and stuff like that, but it's all fake. I love
Okay.
I've been watching the horror movie since I was created.
So, but that's on your computer? But what? I mean, what? Like movies of blood and guts, or?
Mainly, and like a Facebook page, but not Facebook, like stupid stuff like Gaia and
Gaia.
Yeah.
What's Gaia?
It's a anime site.
Oh, anime, yeah.
Where you have an avatar.
It's very popular, the anime stuff, like the Comic-Con conventions and some other things like that. You read that kind of thing?
I'm a nerd.
You have to be a nerd to be in that kind of thing.
But, I mean, there's...
What else is on there? You had like a weird look on your face. I'm sure it's not just that. What else you got on there? Come on now.
Well, there's John porn.
Oh my.
That stuff.
John porn?
What's John porn?
Drawn.
Oh, drawn porn?
And drawn.
Do you draw that, or are you looking at other stuff?
Other stuff. And I'm so afraid my boyfriend's going to get in trouble.
Who's your boyfriend?
He lives in Texas. His name is Robert.
Okay. And is he an online kind of relationship?
Started out that way, but I mean,
We're in Texas.
Cibola.
Where?
Cibola.
Where's that by?
San Antonio.
Oh, really?
Is he gonna get in trouble?
For what? What did he do anything?
No.
He just talked to
You
you?
can tell him about it
Oh, well then why would he be in any trouble?
because he's connected to me.
Angel, when a
I did ask him to look up one time about Jimmy,
oh yeah,
this flyer
okay.
he found.
No, he's not. Look, a little kid spills a glass of milk at the table. The kid at the other end of the table doesn't get in any trouble just because he's there. All right, it's nothing to worry about. Oh no. What did they do when they brought you in here? Do you have your own room?
No,
No, not yet.
I'm like in a holding area,
Oh,
waiting to go
there
somewhere.
are a bunch of people back there, or was it just you?
A bunch of people in there. One of them came in, they said he was diseased for somebody, and I stayed with him. Yeah.
Probably a good idea. Okay, so you were born in Bangkok. Where else? You were an army brat. So where else did you live?
Georgia, Marietta, Florida, and Alabama,
Mm-hmm.
Montgomery, and
Who you moved?
Alabama is,
Montgomery?
it is
No, maybe not. Alabama. Birmingham. Yeah.
yeah, that's it.
So you moved around what, like 5 or 6 times as a kid?
In Germany,
Oh, in Germany too?
I love Germany so much.
Yeah, I've been to Germany. Germany's a beautiful country. It really is. I mean, especially the southern part of the country is real nice. So what'd your dad do for the army?
He was a master sergeant.
Oh, really? All right, that's an E9, I think. Yeah. I retired as an E8.
Well, he was the started to retire and they bumped him up. So.
Oh, yeah, so he had to take that bump up. Who's this?
I don't know, some guys walking around.
Okay.
You gotta go to the window.
Other window, partner. So, anyway.
All the others dropped them off.
Who?
All the others dropped them off and drove away.
You're kidding me. Wow. I love Holly Hill. So your dad was and so he retired, and what brought him to Deltona?
Me, I lived here and
Oh, so you kind of grew up. How did you end up in Deltona?
I got pregnant and we needed a house.
Okay, with Max.
No, I was pregnant with Vinny
Okay, Vinny.
and I was with Steve
All right.
and he was still sane
Okay.
and still a wonderful, wonderful man.
Yeah.
And we found his house. He found his house.
The one there on Horseshoe Terrace?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was pretty cheap.
When was this? What year, roughly? She's what? So that would have been about 99, right in there? 98? Okay.
Yeah, she was like a month old when we closed.
Okay.
She was
So-
good, honey.
Yeah. So then your dad, your parents decided to move here because you were here? Where's your mother from?
Mississippi.
Yes, she is. She certainly is. You could hear it. Yeah. Thick. Bless her heart. I bet you she says that all the time. Bless her heart. Where's your dad from?
West Virginia.
West Virginia? Yeah. I could hear it in her voice. So we met your sister April, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how many brothers and sisters do you have?
Just one.
Just April?
Couldn't survive for him.
Now is April married?
No, she
No.
just got divorced.
Yes, she did. Okay. She got kids?
Yeah, she's got 2 kids.
How
And Destiny.
how old are how old are they?
Brandon's like 25.
Okay, so older.
Yeah,
Now
Sister's older than you?
5 years.
Oh.
Can't tell.
wow, man, you're downright mean.
She looks older than she is, and I supposedly look younger than I do.
Yeah.
What year were you born?
1972.
What's your date of birth?
74.
74 or 72? That's close. It would be interesting if it was 72 or 72. That'd be funny.
Yeah, but I was born on Independence Day.
That's true. On the 4th of July.
Every year.
1772. No, 1776. That's when the
My dad
Constitution.
convinced me all that was for me until I was like 8 years old.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
That all the fireworks was for you?
You can still believe it if you like.
Yeah. It's like I do.
There you go.
He raised me too.
That's good.
But yeah, I was 4th of July baby always.
So how long have your parents been in Deltona?
I'm not sure, like 8 or 10 years.
Okay, so he just retired recently?
No.
Oh, he's been retired a while and just decided to move over here. What brought your sister to Deltona?
My sister lives in Lake Mary.
Okay, so she's been over there.
She works with old people and she helps my dad.
Okay.
He fell in the shower and broke his hip.
Mm.
And then he fell again in the kitchen and broke his other hip. And he's not doing good. He got cancer.
Now, does he get around on a walker or is he in a chair?
He's in a chair, but he uses a walker.
Okay.
In the chair.
Well, he can get around a little bit. That's pretty good.
I would never do this to my family.
Yeah. So
They
you
said we're just starting to get back.
is that our guy?
Mm-mm.
No, I mean our guy that was just at the window.
Yeah.
Oh boy, takes all types, huh?
Well, he was probably just leeching off that poor woman. And she's like, let's go get some cigarettes. Go in that store.
So why are you here?
My life here, my life. And I knew it was over.
So you made statements where you just didn't want to live anymore. Have you ever been hyperactive before? Have you ever had any mental issues in the past? Yeah.
My first husband pretty much kept me hostage for 5 years.
Who was that?
Philip Walsh. He didn't let me have any friends, or he didn't let me go to school. I was 15 years old when we got married.
15.
My parents were going through a divorce, and I don't think they cared at the time.
They got back together?
Yeah,
All right. So you were married to him for 5 years?
yeah. And he beat me some fairs. I was actually talking about that earlier with the counselor. But I got down to 83 pounds or so. I was just bones. Nothing more. I can't remember the funny story.
Is this in Mississippi?
No, this was in Georgia.
Is that where you were born?
No, I was born in Bangkok County.
Oh.
She's an army
Yeah,
brat.
service, yeah.
Yeah.
Georgia, 15. 15 to 20, huh?
Yeah.
And then you married another man?
Yeah, that would be Casey.
Casey?
Casey Thomas Wyndham Jr.
And that's Max's dad.
That's my
All right.
dad.
How long were you with him?
I was with him for like 4 years.
4?
I was trying to leave him when he knocked me out on purpose.
Mm. And what about Steven?
Max was 2,
Mm-hmm.
and Steve and I worked together
Right.
at Club Harem.
Club Harem?
Yes,
Where's that at?
Lee Road.
Okay.
What is that? What kind of club is that?
I think the gentleman's club.
It's shaped like boobs.
Oh, okay.
One side is has the pole, and the other side is for the flat dances.
Okay. Did you work there?
Bar. I was the bartender.
Okay.
He was bouncer.
Okay.
We weren't allowed to date.
Okay, whatever.
You know how.
Yeah.
That's what dating coworkers. So we did.
Okay. One thing leads to another.
Yeah, and we like got very friendly.
Okay. But he's gone a little off the deep end, huh?
He's had 2 strokes, at least 2 strokes, and seizure that put him on his floor and the police chased him.
Yeah, I heard.
I've been in such depression because of that. That's why my house got such in this state. And I was just starting to get out of it.
Mm-hmm. What happened to all the carpet in your house?
Charlie?
Huh?
Hurricane Charlie?
Oh, really? You flooded? Oh.
It ripped off the whole roof.
Wow.
Oh, half the roof.
Right.
Stephen up there all by himself.
Mm-hmm.
Most of it, he did all by himself.
So how long has Steve been gone?
1.5 years, 2 years.
Okay. And how long were you with Steve?
10 years.
Oh, really? So a long time. Did he just suddenly take a nosedive, or was it gradual? Like he?
It was like.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So, yeah.
Down in the ward.
Oh, that's sad. Sad. Who else is out there with these guys? I think that's his trainee. All right.
You know,
Let me figure out what's going on here. See if we can't get this party moving. Maybe one of these guys smokes too, huh? What do you think about that?
I was going to say,
See what we can do about that.
well, I could have bet how I can figure it right now.
Oh.
For some reason, I just trust you, and I think it's because
Hey, sit down. We're not ready yet.
We're waiting for the crime scene element.
I'm going to
Okay.
be cops. I don't know, I'm super.
And then, you need to use the bathroom or go
I
outside?
already did. I took care of it. You need to go again? She's got bladder issues.
How does that work here?
I just took her to the bathroom here a few minutes ago.
Oh, okay.
It's just right there.
Yeah, I think someone's using it though. Let me just double check.
I
Yeah.
promise I won't find any problem.
You don't have any weapons or anything on you, right? Nothing that they introduced?
Is he in there? You don't smoke, do you? Oh, you can't smoke. Neither can I. That's a good thing. No, she does. So, but
Did she bring it with her? It might be in her belongings.
what's
Bring
that?
the cigarettes with her?
You got cigarettes in your belongings? No.
Wait, in my belongings, yes.
In your belongings?
You mind grabbing me a couple? Grab me 3 of them. That'd be great. Someone's in.
Here.
What?
The stuff that's in the police station.
Oh, I don't know. He's gonna go look. Someone's using the restroom. As soon as they're done, we'll get you in there.
I've been talking to this for your life on.
Max is gonna stay by the phone for us.
If you
You
just
don't
show
have
me
any
a
pockets in
map.
this shoe, are you?
Yeah,
Pockets? You have any pockets in the pants they gave you?
No, when I have a pocket here.
Alright, here you go. Adapt and improvise.
Improvise overcome with that.
There you go.
We gotta wait for one more deputy.
Heartbreak Ridge.
How you got moving? That was on last weekend.
You know what was on I hadn't seen in a while last night? The Last Samurai.
That was on too, yeah.
That was an awesome movie.
It's an old, well, it's not old, it's a long movie.
Yeah, it is a long movie.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I've held my emotions for so long. They've been masked by fear that now that they're loose, they won't go away.
You're gonna sleep good tonight.
I think I haven't slept in so long.
What's
I don't know what that guy's deal with. When after she's done, just she'll load up in Max, just follow, and we'll start this, and then when the French guy gets here, then we'll link up, we're on there. That makes sense?
you on here?
Should be. But there's no
But if you go get his laptop, not his laptop, his tablet.
I got you. 386-804-9 something.
Yeah, I see you in here too.
Okay. Yeah. So once she uses the bathroom, load her up, take her with her, start the way. Just follow Mac.
Okay.
You're gonna tell the deputy in the patrol car where the directions where to go. You remember some of them, don't you?
Some of them.
Okay.
We're gonna go to New Smyrna first because that's the furthest east. Then we're gonna backtrack towards Deltona. So
And once we're done, You gotta come back here. All right.
Is he out of the restroom?
He's coming out now. How are we going out the front door?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have to move the car up to the front here.
Yeah,
Okay,
perfect.
is your guy out of the bathroom already?
He just flushed, so he's got
All right, she's got to use the
She's gonna
restroom.
go next, and then you and John are gonna go, and then I'll link up with you guys when we find
Okay.
run.
She's gonna.
As soon as he comes in, while she's in there, he's gonna bring the car up front.
Okay, perfect.
That way she doesn't have to get wet and run all the way over to the...
You got one of these? Are you on here? Okay, I think I got you on the.
Yeah, I
on the
got your...
phone.
I got your...
Okay.
To do it. All right. I guess this guy's just not gonna hurt anybody. Isn't he? If we walk out past him or what?
Look at that grin.
All right.
You're a military man. Aren't
You
you?
know, X? Yes.
Yes.
We can take care of it. John can protect me.
I grew
Yes.
up around the
You
military.
need anything else? Maybe you can take your blanket with you. You can take that stuff with you.
That's not really mine.
Oh, it's not?
I can put it back where it's not. I can take it back there.
No, we're not taking
Nah, we can leave it right here.
Just do that.
Let's go use the restroom, and then they're gonna pull the car up front for you.
You got everything in there?
Time is 17:56 hours. We're at the Osteen Cemetery. Angela Stoldt is going to show us where she said she committed this murder, and then there's also some garbage bags that may contain, or according to Angela, may contain the remains of James Schaeffer. She said they were dumped here a couple days after his death. So, but we're driving right now to the scene where she says the murder actually took place. It's in the back of the Osteen Cemetery, and she's in front of me right now in a patrol car driven by Deputy McNamara and his trainee. So we're driving in the very back corner of the Osteen Cemetery. Kind of shows the scene where this all unfolded. All right, we're stopping. We've made a complete loop around the cemetery. We're coming back towards the entrance now. Did we pass it, or we're just coming up?
Right
All right.
here. She came in. She made a left, coming the wrong way.
Okay. When you came in that night, you were facing this way. Okay. Fair enough. Let's walk up here and. I don't have a lighter. I'd give you a cigarette. All right. So let's so you come in the cemetery, you turn left instead of going straight around the loop. So you turn left.
It was stuff.
Okay.
I didn't want to get stuck.
Yeah. That happens back here. We've come back here and pulled some people out. You get stuck. So now you pull over. Did you pull over here in the grass?
Between those two, that tree.
Okay, so you could definitely tell. I mean, was there any? It was obviously dark out, but was there a moon or anything, or do you remember how light it?
I think it was a very small moon.
Okay, and I just want to confirm, you guys didn't have any. And listen, I'm not judging you. I don't care. You guys didn't have sex back here. There's not gonna be any condoms or anything from you guys.
Never had sex.
Okay. So you're parked off in the grass this way. You didn't. There's no broken glass. Nothing out here that would. Nothing to indicate. Nothing, huh?
We didn't leave the car.
Okay, so you stayed right here in the car?
There might be a cigarette or two out here.
Well, it's been 3 weeks, and I can tell that it's rained pretty heavily out here. There's no tire tracks.
We smoked Marlboro Light.
Which side of the road did you favor?
I don't remember. I just pulled in here.
Okay.
And then I backed up. And
So you didn't. When you left out of here, you didn't do the loop. You didn't loop around, so you backed up.
Backed up and turned around.
Okay.
You just parked in the middle of the road. There's a cigarette butt here. I don't know.
No, that's not a light. That's a red. There's another.
What do the lights look like?
They're white.
White. Okay.
There's another cigarette butt, but it's. Okay, and when we came in, you described some garbage bags up there.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so who actually got out of the car, and explain how those garbage bags got there?
Like both of us,
Who's both of us?
me and Max.
Okay, and what did you do? You lifted them out of the trunk of the car or the back seat? Which one?
The trunk.
The trunk.
And we threw him behind. It was very quick because the sun was starting to come up, and
Okay, so you had already been to New Smyrna to dump some bags at that point? So those are the last 2 bags you had?
last year, yeah.
Why didn't you dump all the bags in one location?
Why didn't I open the door?
No, I'm just curious. I didn't know if you had,
I thought less smell, I guess.
Okay, all right,
I don't know.
fair enough. All right.
Less defined.
Yeah, no, that's...
John, there's a marble light right here.
Do you think you could have been this far back?
I remember this tree because I had to
Okay, so you were definitely up further than this.
look right now.
Okay. I don't. All right, well, I appreciate you showing this. So you don't know how many bags?
No, we didn't. I didn't count.
Okay.
I was in a very much of a frantic state at that point.
So the kiddie pools, they were cut up and put in these bags too. Is that correct?
Possibly. I know they went first, actually.
They went first,
Yes.
but were they in bags?
Because they were in the back seat.
Okay, so the kiddie pools were in bags.
Bags
Now,
broken into quarters.
okay, and now were there body parts in those too, or those are just straight? Okay, yes.
Salt.
Yep. So, and those went first, and those were probably in the dumpsters out in New Smyrna. Okay. Now, is Vinny with you this whole time?
Yeah, she was practically sleeping.
Okay. So she's just driving around all night. And,
Yeah.
okay. All right, we're good, guys.
Okay.
We'll get you a cigarette here in a couple minutes. All right.
You think we have to cut a lighter? Drive back up front?
Yeah, that's fine. Just hold on a second. So that's a spot there, and can you just real quick again, what happened at that spot? That's the spot you parked. You told me parked.
Yes.
And what happened
We
at that
sat,
spot?
And he's like, so your dad's gonna loan me like $4,000, right? And I said, how does it feel to be lied to, Jimmy? And he just started yelling about, son of a fucking bitch, and I'm gonna
You can say it.
kill you.
Okay.
You shouldn't do things like that to me.
Then what happened?
He came at me, and I stabbed him.
Where'd you stab him at?
That eye.
The right eye? You're pointing to the right eye. What'd you stab him with?
Ice pick.
Okay, and where'd you get the ice pick from?
I bought it.
Okay, you bought it for what reason?
Camping and stuff.
Okay.
And
And where was it located before you stabbed him?
it was in a box in the back seat.
Okay, so you reached behind you to get it, and then...
I just grabbed it because there was knives and all sorts of stuff back there.
Okay.
And I just reached in there because I knew there was something in there to defend me.
Okay, so you stabbed him in the eye, then what happened?
He still came at me. So I grabbed something else. And I thought I was grabbing another handle of another thing. And instead I grabbed the tree climber thing that I made. Or what Max helped me make it. Anyway. And I wrapped it around his throat.
And then what happened?
I practically climbed on his lap and used my legs to
do what? To pull it tight?
tighten it.
Okay, and what happened when I tightened?
He tried to push my legs off and
Okay.
my legs were a lot stronger than they look.
No, you're a pretty strong girl. So, what you had mentioned something about Flexerol. Do you think he was drunk and a little relaxed from the?
They're muscle relaxers.
Okay.
When you mix them with alcohol, they affect you more.
Okay, so he was already kind of in a state where he was off guard a little bit, I guess, because of that, or?
Yeah, but he was still strong. He was all
okay.
out.
So how did you hold that? Was it on the roof of the car, or how exactly did you hold that pressure, that counter pressure, to cause that strap or whatever to tighten? How'd you do that?
I held the things with my hands, and I put my feet on the wires.
Okay, and that caused it to cinch tight. Okay. And how'd you know Jimmy died in that spot?
How do I know?
Mm-hmm. How do you know he was dead? How could you tell?
He stopped moving.
Okay. All right. Did you do anything else after that? I mean, I don't mean about.
His head, so it wouldn't bleed all over my car.
Was there a lot of blood?
No.
No, not a lot of blood.
But it doesn't take much.
And what'd you wrap his head with?
Some saran wrap I had in that box.
Okay. How many times did you wrap his head?
I don't know.
Okay, you just wrapped it so no blood would get in the car?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you had mentioned earlier, do you think you stabbed him in the other eye, or you don't remember?
I think I did.
Okay. And then when you drove home, he still had the ice pick in his eye with the saran wrap around his face?
Yeah.
Okay, and then you said you drove home on what road?
On Fort Smith.
Fort Smith to...
My house.
To your house, and you turn right there, right on, just past West Cryle to get to your house?
I might have taken another route.
Okay.
Sometimes I go, by West Cryle, or I go on Akron.
Okay.
Which is the next street.
So, and just again, you came in, you turned left at the gate here at the cemetery, because you didn't want to get stuck in the sand in the loop, and then, after this act was committed, you backed up and then went back out the same way you came in. Why did you come back out here and there's some remains up by the entrance, you're saying, or bags of what may be remains. Why did you come back to this spot to do that? Was there just because you knew it was out of the way, or?
Yeah, and the sun was starting to come up and I had to get rid of it.
Okay.
You were coming back.
Yeah. Okay, listen, I appreciate it. We're going to go up here and have a cigarette. All right?
That would be nice.
All right. I'm back in the car. That concludes the interview. It's 18:08 hours, so 6:08 p.m. We're going to go back up to the front entrance there. The crime scene techs are up there, and see if they've uncovered anything in those bags.
James Schaeffer's remains were only partially recovered, with his head and torso remaining missing until this day. During her trial, Angela and her team were unwavering in their self-defense argument. They painted a picture of Angela as a woman who's been used and abused by men her entire life, and when she finally decided to stand up for herself, she had to fight for her life against a former friend and neighbor. Her argument was hurt tremendously when her sister April, the same sister who called emergency services stating that Angela was making troubling statements leading to Angela being held for psychological evaluation, testified that during her breakdown at her parents' house where she confessed to her family, she made statements that showed premeditation as well. April would further testify that Angela stated that James did not take the muscle relaxant Flexerol that was in their drinks willingly. April would recall that Angela admitted to spiking James's drink to make him less combative, because Angela knew what she was going to do. Angela Stoldt was found guilty on all charges brought against her. For obstructing a criminal investigation, she received 5 years imprisonment. For abuse of a human corpse, 15 years. For first-degree murder, life. Angela Stoldt and her legal team continue to file appeals and argue to overturn her conviction to this day. Angela Stoldt is incarcerated at the Lowell Correctional Institute in Ocala, Florida, where she will remain for the rest of her life.